Hello and welcome back to Showcase. Now, if there are any veterans watching, doubt there are, but if they are, they'll know what I'm going to cover. This armor is related to the weapon, Sir Artorias' armor, which I'm going to follow up with Sir Artorias' Greatsword. Now, even though it's Sir Artorias', it has a different name for some reason, but then again, it's the poster child for this whole game. It was in the trailers everywhere. Man-at-Arms, those guys made a whole sword on it. Beautiful. But of course, it's called the Wolf's Knight Greatsword for some reason. Even though it's Sir Artorias' Greatsword, clearly. If anyone played the first or second game, they would know. But yes, for some reason they changed the name. Don't know why. Weird. Sure, he is a, well, I didn't call him a wolf knight, but he did have a wolf companion. Now the description reads, a great sword of a knight tainted by the dark of the abyss, and master of a wolf's blood of Farron. The wolf knight was the first abyss watcher, and his sword was more punishing against creatures of the abyss. His skill? Well, special skill is a wolf sword. While in stance, either normal attack for a low spinning attack or a strong attack leap forward and a vertically slashing somersault. Now, I guess he was the first Abyss Watcher, but that was his last mission where he ultimately left his sanity, you could say. But he does have a unique skill stance, so we'll be definitely looking at that later. Now, in terms of looking at it, well, it's a very nice looking blade. It's very nice, but something gets me bad. Gets me really bad. Now, the blade looks fine going all the way up, until you get towards the end, it loses its, I don't know, its symmetry. But you get the idea. Otherwise, it looks perfectly fine, except for anyone with a bit of OCD sees that, you know, uneven dent on the other side of the blade. But no matter. Otherwise, it's pretty much exactly how it looks in the trailer. Well, from what those Man-at-Arms guys say, it kind of changes based on what trailer you watch, but no matter. Let's move on to the stats. So, this weapon is quite on the hefty side, but the physical is already powerful. Well, it should be. You definitely got it from a boss soul. The attribute bonus starts with a C, which is also good. The attribute requirements, well, you have to be a bit of a strong arm to wield this one properly, and have a bit of dexterity to boot. The wolf stance is a bit pricey in terms of it being used, and the weight is a little on the heavy side. I won't say very heavy, but it is still heavy. It is a proper great sword. Otherwise, it's alright. And Guard even has slightly good stats for just a great sword. The animations, well, the play attack with one hand is the simple, you know, swipe side to side and struggle. The power attack, though, you got some kind of funny run-up animation to it. Otherwise, same thrust. Now, two-handed play attack, well, same, pretty much big lunges with a ball dropping your blade on opponent. Power ones, though, your character has again a small run-up. We have a running theme there. Now for the stance, the plane attack, as I mentioned, it's a spin. And the power attack, okay. Somersault, definitely, let's do that again. Very nice. And the sprint, well, it's plain. Plain sprint. Now for the upgrade path. This weapon, since you had to transmit it from a boss soul, will take Tate Knight scale. Those expensive things. Or very pain in the ass to farm, depending where you get them. But every time we upgrade, we get a lot of damage. Both on the plain damage and on the bonus. Now we can see in the second upgrade, the attribute bonus, the dexterity goes from a D to a C already. So that's very nice, very good. That's why the bonus goes up so much higher. Now for leveling up a Tate Knight scale, it'll only go to level 5. So that's why the upgrade is so heavy. And unfortunately, I'll not be doing the 5th level up, because it'll require the Titanite slab, which are too few in the game for me to use for reviews. So otherwise, we just did legitimately double the damage of this weapon, just by doing the 4 upgrades. Easily, double the damage. However, I'll also mention this weapon cannot be infused with any gem. That is a bit of a con in my book. So how well does it perform? It performs extremely nice. Even though the moves are a little slow, they're not that slow. Still hits a little bit quicker than the Claymore, but not as quick as the Drakeblood Greatsword. Now I killed him pretty easily, and as I expected to kill those guys in one hit. They're borderline not strong enough. But the big guys are a more enough good suit for this weapon to test. Now, I'm going to try and test its backstab. Let's get around behind him. There we go. Ooh, 600 damage. That is quite a bit. Now, test it against something with a lot more defense. Of course, this weapon might be too strong to fight against this guy. Can he even crack that shield? Let's see. Well, I won't say I cracked through it, but I don't ricochet off it. Oh, there we go. Got through it. Giant shield. Though, since those guys wasn't powerful enough, so I found the strongest mid-sized enemy there is. The Black Knight. These guys are a bit annoying to fight, because they like to hide behind that damn shield. And it's gonna wait to dodge everything. Otherwise, this weapon easily cuts them down too. Very nice. Now, to test this special stance, the Wolf's Guard, or whatever it's called. I think it was called the Wolf Stance. Now, the special is a bit slow of a wind-up. I wish I was better at dodging. But it's very powerful. Just one plain one. Okay, multiple opponents. Easily takes out half his health in one hit. Now it's time to test a more powerful version. The strong attack. Just give this guy a little bit of a nudge. Come on, get up. Okay, let's see. I'll try and get through his shield with it. Boom. Oh, nice. One hit. And a follow-up attack kills him on one hit. Awesome. That's powerful. On some pros and cons of the weapon now. On the pro side, we've got very high damage. Things wonderful at killing things. Also, we got a long reach for a blade. On top of that, the stance is extremely powerful. Albeit a bit slow, but very powerful nonetheless. Now, on the con side, however, we've got a weapon that's rather heavy, a little bit on the slow side, and it cannot be infused with any particular gem. No heavy gem, no fire gem, none of that. And in order to get it, you have to choose either the Abyss Watcher's Greatsword and Dagger or this. So it's kind of a, you choose one weapon or get the other. Gets a bit of a con in my book. But those are pros and cons. So, this weapon's awesome. Holds up nicely against the enemies. Easily endgame material. Artorias' Greatsword is as good as ever. All the way from when Sith wielded against us, till now. It is still an awesome weapon. It's adored by the community, even made in real life. What can I say about it? It's awesome. Most veterans don't need to hear my word on that, they know it is. For everyone else, you're now informed. Anyway, thank you for watching Showcase, and take care out there.